Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Star Card Tarot. I am here to do a reading on Trump. Guys, please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notification bells. Just in case I upload readings, you're able to get those notifications. Once you do click on subscribe, remember to click that bell so that it actually notifies you guys, okay? All right, please give us thumbs up, thumbs down, but just interact with the channel. I really appreciate it. Leave comments. Hope everybody's doing well this evening. Let's get into it. All right, guys, angels and sisters. What is the next 2 weeks with Trump going to be like? What's going on? What is surrounding Trump? What is surrounding the Vice Pence and his relationship? What's going on? What's going on with Trump? Oh, okay. All right, we'll leave him out. What's going on? There we go. We're going to do our star spread as usual. What's going on with Donald Trump? Those cards are a go. All right, first card out. Two of Wands in the reverse. The Death card. The Chariot. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Cards already got me. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. The Hangman upright. To get some extra cards here. The Sun in the reverse. The King of Swords in the reverse. Woo. And the Four of Swords in the reverse. The next 2 weeks going to be very interesting, y'all. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and get the cards in view. There we go. Get us a clarifying deck here. Make sure we got all our cards. We do. Cards not upside down. Let's give it a shuffle for a second here. Alright. Guys, angels. What's going on for the next 2 weeks with Trump? Donald Trump was surrounding the issue. Here we go. Clarify the Two of Wands in reverse, please. Two of Wands in the reverse. Thank you. Death. Thank you. Oh, too many. Death card has already been clarified. Four of Swords. One more card for the Four of Swords. Four of Swords in the reverse. What's going on? Thank you. King of Swords. One more card. One more card for the King of Swords. Alright. The Chariot. What's going on with the Chariot? What's going on with the Chariot? Chariot. Thank you. One more card. What's going on? What's around it? That card wanted to definitely go. Yep. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, please. Four of Pentacles is going on. One more card. One more card on the Four of Pentacles. One more card on the Four of Pentacles. One second, guys, because I'm cooking as well. Thank you. Sauteing some zucchini and squash, and I did not want it to burn. Clarify. One more card on the Four of Pentacles. One more card. Thank you. Temperance. Clarify temperance, please. Clarify temperance. One more card for temperance. Thank you. The sun. Thank you. Hangman. What do you have on the hangman? Hangman. One more card on the hangman. Oh, thank you. All right, guys. Let's get to it. Just like to look at all the cards first. I'm hearing massacre, as if it's going to feel like a massacre for some. All right, let's get to it. So we've got the Two of Wands in the reverse, clarified by the Fool and the Strength card. What's going on, Spirit? Donald Trump, what's going on? Okay, so we all know that Donald is definitely not wanting to walk away. This is something that's been confirmed the way he acts. We all know that portion of it. Um, he's hoping that there is going to be some type of support that's going to allow him to walk out, um, to walk on faith with the issue. He's trying to have strength. However, he knows that there is a possibility and most likely that he is going to be removed from the White House. It looks like just from looking at the cards here, there's some worryation going on, which I mean, it's from what we all know as far it should be natural for him. So we've got the Death card here, clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess. There's definitely going to be an ending. There's more secrets and there's information that he's probably holding to his chest, or it could be an individual around him that's holding secrets and information. Definitely, you've got the High Priestess here, the one that knows everybody's business. This person is actually, they're ready for this to be over. So this could be like a family member, it could even be his wife. Heck, it could even be Pence. They're definitely wanting this ending to happen. It seems as if what they do know about him, they are holding on to information that has not been given pretty much to the public. But yeah, we all know he got secrets. We know that much. So we've got the Four of Swords here, clarified by the World card, and the Four of Cups. It seems as if he wants to try to still hold on to hope and admirations, maybe that the world is going to what he would so call come to its senses, because he feels pretty much that he's the only one that has any of that. He's wanting them to come towards him. He's wanting, in other words, you see how his hands is crossed here? This individual is acting as if I'm not being given enough. And what I'm being handed is not enough. So he feels pretty much that the world itself hasn't been giving him what he's been wanting. He's still sitting there as if I don't care about what's already been. It's what I want. It's what I need. It's what I desire. And I'm just still not getting enough. So, no, I don't even want what's being handed to me. 4 years was definitely not enough for me. And this should be my world. I should still be in control. There's going to be chaos. He's going to bring hell to some folks. So you've got the King of Swords. I mean, yeah, King of Swords here in the reverse, clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. He's definitely going to be talking out of the side of his neck. He's going to have anger towards people. His communication, we know that's already not good. But definitely when the King of Swords is in the reverse, we all know that that person does not know how to communicate with anybody. It seems like Melania is probably on the verge of pretty much having to pretty much maybe even having to come to a decision or a position to act as if she's ready to walk away. I believe that there's a lot of there's a lot of tiresome energy that surrounds her at this point, knowing that he's still fighting for something so much that is just not his at this moment, that has been taken away, and pretty much he's caused half of the issues. And I believe that she knows that. You see how this individual, the Queen of Wands, is facing away. They're not even looking at the individual. And this is the slowest knight in the deck. However, this Queen of Wands is looking in a totally different direction. The communication sucks. She's just not where she wants to deal with that issue anymore. Here you have the Chariot, clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Sun in reverse. There's a sense of wanting to walk away. There's a sense of wanting the negativity. There's a sense of individuals surrounding. You've got a lot of chattering going on with other individuals probably that are around them. These could be family members, but also this could be individuals within the White House, people that know. And to be honest with you, the Chariot is on its way out. So he knows that he's going to be coming out of the White House, but also this could be that Melania is saying to herself, maybe it's time for me to walk away as well. I don't think he's giving he might act so, but I don't think that he's given or he's been giving his marriage as much energy as he should, due to him just wanting to have control over everything and control over the people that is in his actual life. So here we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Can y'all see? Clarified by the Five of Cups. and the Two of Cups in the reverse. There's a sense of not feeling stable anymore. There's a sense and a whole of him feeling as if he isn't getting what he is deserving of. I'm hearing deserving. He feels as if he deserves another term. There's a sense, an energy around him that's focused pretty much on, like I said earlier, politics, winning, defeating. That's something that he's always been trying to do. That's something that we've known. But again, this is something that's bringing a toll on the marriage. Maybe Melania is sticking around because this is finances for her. There are finances involved. And so she doesn't really have to deal with him if she doesn't want to. Heck, the woman stayed inside of another state for months, even after he had moved into the White House. So she's probably been feeling that the energy that was surrounding this issue, surrounding their family, since him going into term, it just has been uncomfortable to her. And I think that's why she hasn't been involved as much as, um, just a second. Yeah, that's why she might have not been involved as much as a first lady normally is, because we normally see a lot of a first lady within the White House, and really you only see Melania sometimes, and it comes down to seeing her when she travels. You hardly have seen her do anything else within the term that they've been inside of the White House. It doesn't seem like that's where her focus is. It doesn't seem like that's what she wants. You've got the sun in reverse again, clarified by the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Wands. I feel that in a way she feels that things are now turning in her favor. She's done with the fighting, she's done with the arguing with him, she's done with trying to give him advice, and she's feeling that the wheel is finally turning into her favor. They are now being pushed out, and so at this point, she's not worried. She's not worried about having to fight with him anymore, having to argue about the decisions that he's making. She's just not worried any longer about this, because at this point she feels that the wheel is actually turning in her favor because he is being removed. But again, it's also bringing a strain on the marriage. It has always brought a strain on the marriage. I think things sort of haven't been on the up and up since coming into the White House. I don't think that it's something that feels like it's something that Melania didn't really want. It was something that Trump wanted, something that boosted his ego pretty much, and we all know that. Yeah. Yep. So you've got the Eight of Pentacles here, clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. Again, you've got an individual, Trump, not wanting to walk away, not wanting to say that he's been defeated. He's still in the position of trying to stay up at night, fighting with individuals in the White House. He's probably now even having arguments with Pence and other people that he acted as if. I wouldn't be surprised if Donald didn't even treat those individuals the same way that you see him act within public. They're getting 10 times the same thing behind closed doors. And this is something that's probably had him or Pence up at night, worried about situations, worried about how he would act in public, worried about how he makes the Republicans look as a whole. Yeah. Okay, here we have Temperance, clarified by the Three of Swords in the reverse and the Ten of Wands, another completion. he feels as if he's not balanced. There isn't any balance. Excuse me, there's not any balance in the relationship, and there's no balance in him coming to terms with the situation that he's going with. So he's actually right now feeling defeated on both ends. Defeated that he's no longer going to be allowed at the White House, but also defeated in his relationship, as if he he he's a narcissist. Okay, pretty much. It's like he feels nothing's going his way. There isn't any balance, and the only people that's actually still really fighting for him is his children. And I would say it's the boys. I wouldn't even say it's what's her name? Y'all know who I talking about. The daughter. um Ivanka. I think it's really Trump and the boys that are still wanting to stay within the White House. I think everybody else, it feels to me like they know that it's over. But Trump and the two boys are hoping that just some type of storm is going to come through, and they're going to wake up from some type of dream, and he's going to be able to override the people as a whole to bully his way inside of another term. Bully his way pretty much in the White House, where he's really not even wanted anymore for a long time now. So you've got the hangman here, him still trying to strategize, come up with shenanigans, things to make people think as if there was some type of voter fraud. He's probably at this sense, probably even making himself confused, thinking at this point he's believing his own lies. He's making up lies and then believing his own lies. You have the star card in the reverse. I think by time he knows that there's nothing for him to have faith for at this point. There's no issue or not a matter that's going to be able to come up. He's already done the trying to get lawyers. You've had lawyers actually turn their backs on him because they realize, hey, we have no case here. We have no reason to try to override or overcome anything, because at this point, you've actually lost the election. You've lost, and you need to accept that. And this is where he does not want to accept it. He's still at a stance of not wanting to accept it. And within the next 2 weeks, everybody is going to have an issue with him. There's going to be issues. What else is surrounding Trump? Yeah. He's going to do whatever he has to do, whatever stop he has to pull out, whatever shenanigans, whatever charade he has to put on. If tonight they are not, if the Republicans do not win, tomorrow he's going to start with tonight. He'll start the tweeting and the texting. I'm surprised. No, I'm not even surprised. Trump probably even texts Pence. He probably texts McConnell. He most likely is sending negative text messages their way. Right now, he wants to feel as if he is in control, and he's having an issue with knowing that he is not. He's trying to override everybody completely. If he could, he would override the whole world. What's going on? Good thing they didn't give presidencies that type of power to be able to override whether or not they leave, because Trump would be the first to say, I'm not going anywhere. I thought a card jumped out, but the Page of Pentacles was already out earlier. So it couldn't be. Just a second. Check my messages. Okay, what's going on? What else? What's going on with Trump for the next 2 weeks? What's going on? Come on. All right. He's looking, somebody's going to speak some truth. There's going to be truth coming from somewhere. I'm not sure if Pence is going to have to call him out on his BS. It could be Pence, or it could be somebody, even McConnell, that's going to have to call him out on his BS. They're not going to accept him talking down to them, and especially talking down to them in public. They're not looking for him to make them all look like fools. And at this point, that's what he's trying to do. What's this? Yeah, he's trying to pull some tricks out of the bags, up his sleeve, whatever he has to do. He's going to most likely try to do it within the next 2 weeks. If they're able to come up with anything, any type of shenanigans, any type of warning, they're going to do that, just so that it tries to, in other words, they're looking for a loophole. They're at the point where they are now searching, and they're searching harder than any other time to find a loophole that's going to allow him not to end his presidency. What else? What's going on? What's going on? What's this? Yep. He knows that that tower moment is coming. He knows that he's going to have to leave, whether or not he wants it or not. But he's hoping that he doesn't. There's still a standstill there. But he is looking out because he knows that he's supposed to. He knows that there is a tower moment. I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be additional information. Maybe him giving another country information, or news that's going to come out stating that he's actually probably even sold the whole USA to another country. There's definitely something, some kind of action, some kind of spiraling out of control that's going to go on. Some type of chaos that he is going to cause within the next 2 weeks. He's caused it the whole presidency, but this next 2 weeks is going to be something where you're going to hear nothing but a rah rah rah, a rah 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 from him. That's all we're going to get. As if we ain't tired of that. Yep, he's hoping that he's going to be loved. He's not. He's at a point where he doesn't know what to do anymore. Money isn't even an issue for him, but money is not even helping him at this point. He feels as if he's not being treated fairly, as if the judgment has already been brought upon him months ago, which he's right. It has. The U.S. is tired. Everybody's tired with his attitude. They're tired of what he's done to families. Everybody's tired. He's always having some sneakiness going on. It seems like every time we turn our back, there's new information popping up, and the only person or individual that's being sneaky is him. So within the next 2 weeks, there's going to be, again, more sneakiness from Trump. Concerned about losing the foundation that he's got, and he does not want to see an ending. But there's definitely, this is the second time the death card is shown, there's definitely going to be an ending. He's sitting there thinking, oh, what else can I come up with? What else can I come up? I need to actually get this victory. I need to have this handed to me, and handed to me on a platter. But he actually knows. He already knows. When you see the hermit pretty much knows everything. They've done their research. He's at a point where He has to come to that decision to know it is time to move on. But his thing is, there's so many people waiting to be able to get after me within the world. Like Trump has issues with nearly everybody, including different countries. Including different countries. He's given so many people his you know what to kiss that he doesn't know what to do, how to respond, how to get himself out of this. He's definitely going to be pardon more people. That's going to be something that he's going to do. People are going to get pardoned. He's going to do all that he can and with all his might to make sure that he feels that he is still in control even when he's pushed out. He's not giving up. He's still wanting to fight, still wanting everybody to fall in line behind him. I'm hearing army, still wanting the army behind him. But there's nothing that he can do. There's going to be a lot of attitude this week, a lot of tweeting between these 2 weeks. And to be honest with you, there's going to be more tweeting when he gets out. He's going to continuously, I feel like he's going to continuously try to attack Biden. He's probably and most likely even going to attack Kamala Harris. It just seems as if Trump is at an odds actually with himself because the world has determined that they no longer want him. They no longer want him to be running this place because he does not have the experience that's actually needed to do the job. And he now knows that the world is onto him. He's been posing all this time as if he knows what he's doing, and he never did. He never did. I believe once Biden get in, there's going to be a lot of cleanup. I'm hearing cleanup. There's going to be a lot of cleanup that's needed, and it's just something that's actually seems like the norm. Every time the Republicans get in office, it's like there's a lot of cleanup that needs to be done, and in the end, the Democrats get stuck with trying to clean it up, and then they don't have enough time to actually clean it up because 8 years wasn't enough even for Obama to finish cleaning up. So I know 4 years is not going to be anything for Biden to be able to clean up due to what we're going through now as a whole. I mean, as a whole, the whole world is going through 19 right now. I don't want to say the other word, but the whole world is dealing with 19, and it has been the devil for everybody. And to have Trump trying to handle something this big. He was not prepared for it. He's still not prepared for it. And within the next 2 weeks, he's still going to be doing the same thing, bringing drama, but bringing more drama. Most likely, I feel like he's going to now, after tonight, you will find that he's going to start pardoning other people, um, whether it's his children or anybody else that he could pardon at this point because he feels that this is going to be it. Um, Maybe he's coming to terms. I don't think he'll ever come to terms though. Notice that word maybe. I don't think he'll ever come to terms that it's time for him to go. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you to all my day one subscribers. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. We appreciate that you're here. And I will see you guys around next time. Bye, guys.